There's a lot of lawyers out there, right? And there's a lot of really good lawyers. So the question is, how do you separate yourself and make yourself stand out, when there are so many lawyers out there? And the way you do that is you build a brand. And why? Why do you want a brand? Because you want to be successful. What is success? Success may mean making more money. It may be making your own rules. It may be doing the kind of work you want to do. But one thing's for sure. In the business of law, the profession of law, he who has the business makes the rules. Right? If you have the business, you control the outcome. You make the rules within whatever firm you're in. And what we know is clients hire lawyers. They do not hire law firms. So while your firm may be marketing and building a brand, you as a professional have to build your own brand. What is your brand? Think about that. That's the challenge. That is a very difficult process in deciding who you are, who do you want to be, where do you aspire to be with your professional reputation that people are going to know you for. And that requires a lot of initial inside thought and introspection of thinking about things like, what are you really good at? What are you really passionate about? And then you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, is what I'm saying true? Am I really good at what I think I'm good at? Am I really capable of doing what I think I am? And then you take that, what you learned there, and you combine your passion, you combine your ability, and you hope that there's a market for what you're going to do, because if there's no market, you're not going to be very successful as a professional. And that's how you find your niche. And then you take that niche and you go out and you start developing it, and you start looking at your market and try to figure out, where am I going to get business? How am I going to get business by marketing this brand that I'm now developing? Then you figure out who your target audience is. Look at your target audience, figure out ways to connect with that target audience, and then you start, that's where the real work begins. Because once you know who you're trying to reach, now you figure out how to get there. That's when the hard work starts. If you know Gary Vaynerchuk, you know this quote that I've got up here right now. Everybody has time. Okay, we can all build our brand. We can all become who we want to be. And how do we do that? With our blog. You need a blog because you combine your case experience, your client work, with the work, the time, the effort you put into your blogging, and you become a master. You become the Eddie Van Halen of what you're doing. Then you take that blog and you use social media, and you start tweeting, and you start putting on Facebook the content like it's a volcano spewing things out of your blog. And then, as Kevin O'Keefe said earlier, you use social media to listen, to learn more about your audience, to learn more about the market, to learn more about the people you're trying to connect to. That helps you then develop the things you want to keep doing and blogging and talking about. Then you start connecting with people and building relationships through this networking, through the social media. It's not just about content, it's about developing relationships. Then you get out and speak. Do what I'm doing right here. Do what we're all doing. Get out and speak and talk and share the information you've learned. Share your knowledge, because it's not what you know that matters. It's what people know you know that matters. Then you go to events that are focused on your niche area. For me, I go to cybersecurity conferences all the time because that's where I meet people who are influential in the field. That's where I learn. Find networking groups online. LinkedIn groups are a tremendous asset for this. A lot of the people I know here, I've met through the State Computer and Technology Council LinkedIn group. It's a great source for meeting people. Then guess what you do? You go out and meet these people in real life. You make connections online and do like Mike Maslanka and I did years ago and go sit down and have lunch or coffee together. Meet people, get to know them. Then, when it's all said and done, you deliver great client service, you deliver great work product, and your clients are happy, you have a very good reputation, and you've built a great brand. Thank you.